Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of B&A Sports Talk. So today, a couple days ago was 6-9. This is 6-11, but we're still going to be talking about the sticky stuff. We're talking about Gerrit Cole, Ketel Marte, and everything underneath that umbrella, because I want to talk Yankees. Something a challenge about recording every single day is you have to come up with a new topic every single day. And I've been discussing more baseball recently because it has intrigued my interest. Now, with the MLB and sticky stuff, I think it's the wrong way to intrigue interest. Every single time the MLB has interest, it's either a cheating scandal, the umps suck. With basketball, you get that, but you also get, did you see that dunk? Do you see that play? Is LeBron James better than this player? You don't get that debate. You don't get, in media, nobody debates, is Mike Trout better than this? Because one, there's 50 million stats. So we all know who's like better and who's worse. But there's no debate like, is Aaron Judge better than Mookie Betts? You know, because the thing is also, they have players have up and down seasons. It's like any other sport. You don't get, every single year, you know what you're getting from Westbrook, you know what you're getting from LeBron, you know what you're getting from Steph Curry. Now, some years are amazing, but you know generally what you're going to get. In baseball, you don't. So baseball has a problem with a replay. Come on, can we get the replay system right? Get the right call. That's the reason why we have it. And can we stop marching over to the replay system and saying, okay, did we get the right call? Can we just have the guy in a mic and a sky judge, a guy that's always there, a chief ump, and just say, okay, no, the call's wrong, and then just move on with it? Like, we don't need this whole fancy, and that slows down the game. MLB is trying. What people say, the MLB is actually trying to get things done, but they're doing it the wrong way. They're trying to, with the bases, trying to make them bigger. They're trying to move the mound back, the height of the mound. Now, I guess some of those tweaks are good. I like, actually, one of my hot takes, or like one of my, bold take, I don't know, unpopular opinions, is I like the guy in second in in extra innings. I made a whole video about that, saying what we can expand that even more and just say any inning during the game, you could put a guy in second. When are you going to use it? You're going to use it in the first inning to get a hot start against the pitcher, or are you going to use it in the seventh inning when you don't think his pitcher is good, or are you going to use it in the ninth inning when it's the last resort? I think that would be a pretty good idea. Shoot me for it. I made a whole video about that, but I don't want to discuss that. MLB is making the moves in the wrong way, and they keep on delaying things because they want controversy. They want it. That's not a debate. They want people talking about the sport, and whether it's steroids, Astros cheating, whether it's now the juice baseballs and non-juice baseballs, the sticky stuff. That's what baseball intrigues interest. Now, I do like what they're doing with the bat flip things. Let the kids play. I like it. I like what they're doing on social media, creating fandoms, but I want to see them expand it a little bit more. Can we stop with the Shohei Ohtani love? Can we stop it? So the MLB is doing some good things. They are. People are like, oh, they're not doing anything. And people just bitch and moan. Like, no. You know, they're doing some unique, creative things. I kind of like where they're heading. But it's it's in a bad state, the fact that they have to rely on so many controversies in order to be relevant. And speaking about that, I am making a short on Gerrit Cole and Josh Donaldson. Quick opinions. I was a little bit worried when we first signed him because there was rumors about him in the Astros using that sort of substance. I'm like, is he going to be the ace? He proved it last night. I concede he could be the worst. He's a 3.8 pitcher, a 3.8 ERA pitcher. He's good. He has command. He like good mix of pitches. The dude, when he's off, sometimes like, okay, it's 5 innings, 5 runs, but the dude is easily a top 3 pitcher in the league. Now, people had him, I think MLB ranking had him above DeGrom. No, let's chill out. No, DeGrom's better. But I was worried about his spin rate, and his spin rate went down a little bit, and he still struck out Josh Donaldson, and he's going to be the ace, and I'm comfortable with him on the mound in the Game 7. And that's all I care about. And the Yankees pitching in general is pretty good. Finally, I want to talk about Ketel Marte. Now, Ketel Marte, he's not the fastest guy. He's not going to steal bases for you. He's not going to hit home runs for you. What he is a lefty in the lineup. Now, with the Yankees, they have the short porch, so we favor those righty hitters. But a lot of teams, they come to Yankee Stadium and they wall up a bunch of lefties. That short porch is really useful, and I don't feel like we use it that much on the other side. And, you have Frazier, who feels like he's clogging up the lineup. You have Andujar. One of those has to go. I'm telling you, one of those has to go. In a trade, Luke Voit, I guess he's a pretty steady first baseman. The first base glove, not amazing. But if you put Ketel, Marte, put him at shortstop and second with Gleyber Torres, Gio at third, DJ at first for the next 6 years because he is under contract. We'll discuss that in a different video whether it's worth it. But that's a solid infield. And then you have also Ketel he can play center field. He's a lefty in the bat, in the batter's box. He's bad, easily over 300 OPS. He was dealing with a couple injuries over the past couple years, but his MVP season was really impressive. And Ketel, he's going to be wanted by so many teams. The shortstop thing, he's going to be wanted, so it's going to take a lot to bid for him. I would give up Frazier, even Voit. Yes, Voit. You could have Tyler Wade still substituting a little bit. I would give up a couple of guys in the farm system. I don't know our farm system that well. Maybe a Clark Schmidt, maybe a David Garcia, and a couple of draft picks. And you're gonna bring him in. He's 27 years old, and he's a good player. His All-Star year, I think he finished I'm not sure if I said MVP, but he got fourth in MVP voting. Let's read out his stats. So that season he had an anomalistic amount of home runs. He had 32, 92 RBIs. Only 10 stolen base, so he's not a stolen base guy. He's not going to be grand the base path, which is something we need. We need a guy like Tyler Wade who's going to be smart about it. It's like a trend all over Major League Baseball. But his OPS that year was near 1,000, OPS plus of 148. This year it's 164 with an OPS of 977. So he's returning to those types of numbers. Kind of worried a little bit about injuries. But I don't watch Ketel Marte. I don't watch him every single night. Diamondbacks fans, general baseball fans, you can tell me it feels like Ketel is, a really good, option for this team. And I would do it. I would do it because it kind of changed the mindset. In 2016, we changed from the A-Rod Beltran. Remember, Beltran was on the team, and Mark Teixeira days were like, hey, listen, we're not gonna play you. So can you just shut up and retire? He spends most of his now I'm looking at his fielding numbers. It seems like more recently he's been changing positions. Like center field, he's done more this year. In 2020 he was mainly a second baseman, but in 2019 he was a shortstop, and a second baseman too. And then the year before that, mostly shortstop. So I don't know where he's gonna play, but he's a generally good fielder. He's not gonna kill you, but he's not going to blow you away. Man, sometimes the guy that you don't have is the best guy in the world. I love him. And then when he's on your team, it's okay, this guy's overrated, get him out. But it would open up so many things. It would help. It would make you less reliant on a Gardner and Odor, who are combined batting 200. And now with Hickson on the lineup, we don't have that lefty bat. And it's one of those things, people are like, there's no fix to this team. Yeah, there is a fix. I think it's Ketel. A lot of teams are going to be bidding for his services, but we're the Yankees. I don't think the way we're currently constructed, we can do it. If everyone bats to their playing card with the Yankees, I think, it's kind of cliche, but I think that we will be good. We're a good team. But that lefty thing just kind of irks me. We have the pitching. Chappie let up two home runs yesterday, but other than that, he's been solid. You have Sevy coming back. Yeah, hopefully Voigt's coming back. But he would add something unique to this lineup that I think that the Yankees should go for. I think it would be really valuable. The only consistent player we've had so far has been Judge. If you think about it, he's played the most games. He's been the most healthy. And is he going to be an MVP candidate this year? He's a sneaky MVP candidate for Aaron Judge. But that's a different topic for a different day. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know, is there anything the Yankees can do to solve their woes? How bad is the MLB? Is it a problem that they're overly reliant on, controversy? But hope you guys, again, did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.